This is Team Fortress 2, a game I can confidently say is one of, if not, my favorite game of all time. Many people know it as a hat simulator, a trade simulator, or that one game Germa played before he blew up on Twitch. But within TF2's lengthy history of 15 years, there is one particular story I wanted to talk about today. This being the time 14 golden wrenches were destroyed in the name of charity. But before we talk about what happened, let me go over what is so special about this wrench to begin with. In Team Fortress 2, there are many weapons and hats varying in different qualities from straight out of the box normal quality, which anyone can obtain just by downloading the game, to incredibly rare qualities like unusual, which has a less than 1% chance to drop from a crate or a case. But with all of the various items that have been introduced over the years, there have been 3 particular weapons that have been sought after for as long as they have been around. I'm talking about these. As you can see physically, these weapons are made of solid gold, more specifically, TF2's gold-like metal known as Australium. Although this specific attribute was exclusive to the wrench and the Saxy, later on, Valve introduced a line of weapon reskins, giving certain weapons their own Australium variant. But even though they physically aren't unique, these 3 weapons have a specific function that normal weapons, without mods, cannot have. If you read the weapon stats, you will see a line of text that reads, "Imbued with an ancient power." A power that gives any weapon that has this the ability to turn any player killed into a solid gold statue. Of these 3 weapons, only 2 are, for the foreseeable future, unobtainable, making them infinitely more valued than the Golden Pan, which can be obtained very rarely as an award for completing advanced or expert tours on Man vs. Machine, which is a side game mode that has you fighting through waves of robots attempting to prevent them from deploying an explosive device at your team's spawn. Now with that one out of the way, let us talk about the Saxy. Between the years 2012 and 2017, Valve hosted their own award show as a way to show appreciation for the fans of Team Fortress 2 who took the time to create their own machinimas within Valve Source Filmmaker, a software that allows anyone to animate videos using a library of assets made by Valve or even ones made by members of different communities. The winners of each category were then given a trophy of Saxton Hail to be used in-game. Unfortunately, after 2017, the Saxys have no longer been held for unknown reasons, but that did not stop the community from holding their own award show called the Community Saxy Awards as a way to keep up the tradition that Valve seemingly left behind. Now to get to what you came here for. Alongside the engineer update, an item was announced called the Golden Wrench, an incredibly limited item with only 100 being given out through crafting. This item did come with controversy though, because it was found out that the drop rate for this item was not random, and it was in fact on a timer. This wouldn't have been so bad if it weren't for the fact that the drop times were leaked and allowed for anyone who knew when to craft to almost guarantee themselves a golden wrench. To back up this claim, a video was posted on YouTube that showed several people in a TF2 server waiting patiently for the right time. You can then hear someone counting down from 10, and as expected, once the time came, everyone on the server crafted an item, leading to one person receiving a golden wrench. A side detail I wanted to mention about this video, the person doing the counting, Drunken Fool, at some point created an idling program to give players the ability to earn TF2 items without launching the game, as well as being the one given the leaked drop times. So why am I mentioning this? Well, in the midst of the chaos, a blog post was made on a website called Top Tier Tactics, titled Golden Gate, the Engineer Update Scandal, which relays the poster's frustration with the way Valve was handling everything surrounding the events that panned out during the lifespan of the Golden Wrench. This is important because the poster not only owns a Golden Wrench himself, but this person just so happens to be the individual who introduced the idea of deleting his Golden Wrench in the first place, that being the owner of the website Wingspan TT. At the bottom of the aforementioned blog post, you will notice a line of text Wing wrote stating, "I think it's fairly clear by now that the wrench is, in one manner or another, cursed, which means it's only a matter of time until the wrench finds a way to destroy me." This is not the first time that Wing had portrayed the Golden Wrench in this light, however. One day prior, Wing had submitted another blog post titled The Curse of the Golden Wrench Part 1, with Part 2 being released on the 15th of July. Of course, without looking too much into it, you could say that maybe the title was chosen specifically to add dramatic effect for a potentially little reason. But behind the scenes, it was not that simple, as during this time, the community was in a really bad state, with Valve being in hot water due to the newly brought to light information regarding the illusion of a random drop chance. It seemed that Wing had felt more burdened than anything, having been selected to receive this weapon since he had been brewing a plan behind the scenes. On July 19th, a post was uploaded onto the Top Tier Tactics website titled "A Golden Opportunity to Destroy Golden Wrench number 31 and Benefit the Child's Play Charity." Within this post, Wing formally announced his plans to not only delete his wrench forever, but try to do some good along the way. Within this blog post, he stated his reasoning for why he was deciding to delete his wrench in the first place. Quote, "The Steam community has seen a bevy of bad emotions resulting from this distribution, and in some cases from hacking-related fallout. And as an owner of the wrench, I've also experienced a bit of its curse. While it's certainly fun to wield this magical weapon, it's also served as a source of constant inquiry, hate, jealousy, and unwanted attention. It's a shame that such a fun item was so limited. It has ultimately made Team Fortress 2 less fun, not more." So, the plan was simple. Community members were to donate to the cause, and 20 people who donated the most would be invited to a server where he would delete the wrench. The thing with deleting a golden wrench is that, once done, a message will be sent out to any active Team Fortress 2 player announcing that a golden wrench was deleted, which was a big deal. But of course, after this, things started to pick up heavy, since a website was made showcasing anyone who decided to donate anything over $10. Donations were flooding in. Valve made an official blog post to help spread the word further. Large sites like Destructoid and Rock Paper Shotgun made articles about it, and even a major TF2 podcast, Critscast, covered it too. Then, August 31st rolled around, and the fundraiser ended at $31,000, with nearly 2,000 donors and 12 individuals who are going to be deleting their coveted golden wrench. The event was hosted and concluded with the event archived in video format on Wing's YouTube channel. Although 12 people deleted their wrenches, that still leaves out 2. Well, both of these took place outside of the charity event. One individual had his account compromised, with the wrench being deleted by the hacker. Valve later reinstated the wrench, but of course, the wrench was later deleted again by the account owner. Another was unable to attend the event, but still wanted to be a part of it, so they deleted their wrench as soon as they could. Now that concludes today's video. If you reached the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I spent a lot of time researching and writing the script for this video, so it would help me a ton if you liked and subscribed. A very large portion of my viewers aren't subscribed, so it would also mean a lot. Another thing, if I left anything out, please let me know in the comments below. I'll make sure to pin your comment below. Anyways, thank you once again for watching. See you in the next one.